Sex was no, so she was exactly. There's not Naruto.
Hey guys, welcome back to Magnetic Dating Skills. This is Prayan, and today we're going to break down an infield which is very under the radar, natural and undetectable in any environment you can ever think of. So this is the invisible game I give to you. There are different styles of gaming, but this is one style that I want you to master. So anytime you are traveling, or if you live in a tier 2 or tier 3 city, this is the one game that you can use and pick up girls anywhere. So I'm going to break this down, and by the end of this video you're going to have the full end-to-end in field without interruption. But before that, let's just go through the subtle, minute details of how the pickup happened. I'm going to break down it into phases of the interaction, how the dynamic proceeded right from the open, what was the context, and how the dynamics went. Right. So let's begin. So just to give you a little bit of context, this was like a local cafe, and the owner of the cafe had his counter right next to the table we were sitting at. So imagine there were girls on the adjacent table. We were sitting on this table, and the owner was right. His counter was right in front of us. So a lot of times there are coaches that they would tell you, go grab the chair and sit down and maybe compliment her and observe and do some sort of things. But you also have to be aware of the social cues. The environment we were in was having like a mid-level crowd and mostly guys, and it was maybe like night 9:30 10 p.m. time. So you need to be very much socially calibrated in this kind of environment. So also what I experiment doing is like I do the direct game as well. Like I just grab the chair and sit with them on their table. But over here what we did was we sat at our table beside that table, and then we opened them, we kind of game them, and they joined us in our on our table. So no, there are different ways to do it. So just don't get hung up on one style of gaming. You need to know game is very dynamic, so you need to keep it like dynamic. So yeah, let's start the infield.
You know any more Irani cafes in Pune? One got shut. Good luck. They had like some glass in the one maska. So we came here. He's from Bombay, so good luck.
Like someone told me, good luck is the best place to.
Yeah, good luck is good for like Banmaska and something.
This is MG Road I was seeing. I don't forgot. Kohinoor.
I remember very clearly.
Oh, it's one of like you're not from Pune.
So yeah, what I did here, let me just get it back. So if you can see, what I did was I did like an indirect situational opener, and it was very congruent to the environment we were in. So what I did was an conversation extension or like conversation sharing kind of opener. So we were talking, me and my wing, my student, kind of old student. So he was sitting already. I came and I asked him, "Did you open?" He said no. So I quickly took out my hidden cam. No, I started recording, and then I just was talking to my student about like ban maska, how is it? Did you order? Blah blah blah. And right after the camera started recording, I'm like, oh, I just continued the same conversation to the next table. So it was, if you have seen my previous video about the 20-minute brain changing of the bootcamp, I've explained this concept of throwing hooks. So you throw a hook on this table, you throw hooks like a fishing hook. And if the fish wants to come eat it, it will obviously be drawn in. So this is what I exactly do here. So the mindset behind this is I'm gonna give the notes on the right section so you can read it as well. So the mindset here is like you need to be assuming that she is like part of the social conversation. It's all chill, it's more like a social college vibe. That's like the low pressure opener that you need to start off the conversation with, and then you need to continue the conversation. Yeah, so this is like the phase one, like the opening phase. And you can see like they quickly like invest because it's like very easy for them to do so.
I forgot. Kohinoor.
I remember very clearly.
Oh, it's one of like you're not from Pune.
Yes, not.
Oh, where?
So
Assam.
you're from Assam?
You don't look.
Where in Assam are you from?
His ex was.
No, so she was exactly from Jorhat.
So look at how they laugh together in sync, and that
You
happens
don't look very.
because as soon as they started talking to us, I transitioned into like you versus me. I didn't keep the opener around like the food or whatever I opened with. You need to quickly transition in a subtle way. No, if there was a different environment, it would have been a different way of transitioning. But this is more like a subtle way of doing it. So then after that, we kind of asked them where are they from. It was kind of like, are you from Punjab? I said, or whatever, right? So it was like it is out of curiosity, and it was kind of a hook from their side because they need to now explain about their identity. No, like we're not from here. And I call it like the identity hook, like the curiosity based identity hook. And then she had to explain, no, I'm from Assam and whatnot. So yeah, again, the vibe was like, keep it social, the
In Assam are
mindset.
you from?
His ex was.
No, so she was exactly from Jorhat. Jorhat. No. Okay, you're from Guwahati. Oh my God, like the most weirdest yet adoring hero I know.
He used to tell me about Assam because of his ex. We should go someday. It's like I've heard it's like very.
Do you eat pigeons?
Yeah, so in this part of the interaction, what I did is I kind of suddenly put in like a pre-selection based DHV for my student. Like his ex was from Assam, and it also kind of had the effect of cultural rapport, right? They kind of sense that, oh, they kind of he kind of might know like how we are, and it was also a subtle DHV. And right after that, if you see the way they laughed, all right, it is like the way they laughed, you can clearly notice that they are either like sisters or they are very close to each other, like best friends, right? So I call this the deep rapport laugh. Like girls who are in very much deep rapport, they kind of laugh, start laughing, and end the laugh at the same time, as well as they move the body the same way. Just look
His
at this.
ex
I'll
was.
replay this.
No, so she was exactly from Jorhat. Jorhat. No. Okay, you're from Guwahati. Oh my God, like the most weirdest yet adoring hero I know.
He used to tell me about Assam because of his ex. We should go someday. It's like I've heard it's like very.
Do you eat pigeons?
Sorry.
Do you eat pigeon? Like Assam, I mean, like when my ex took me over there, right? She's like, you know what? We should like actually taste pigeon. Like pigeons are the best thing. Most special.
Is it? Really?
Like not everyone, but many people.
Oh,
So I mean, like, so we were sitting on.
So yeah, what he did was certainly right, kind of did a shock value. Do you eat pigeons? And then he kind of softened it to like connect. So he kind of my ex she told me about the pigeon thing. So something that is a little bit off like mainstream towards like something like a pigeon thing. Like it's not a thing that people usually order in a restaurant. So that's what you can like suddenly tease, and then you can connect on it. So it was very like a simple way of throwing it out there from his side.
Like not everyone, but many people.
oh.
So I mean, like, so we were sitting
Where
on.
you're from? Oh, friend, sister. हाँ थोड़ा सा sisterly vibe लगा. She's the younger one. Or the other elder one.
You're the first one to say that. Mostly people say that I'm very.
Thank.
So yeah, just after the first one invested, this one was the elder one, the one who started talking. And later on, after she got hooked, we kind of also included the other sister. And she also was like obviously investing because the elder sister was hooked. And as soon as she started talking, I just gave her a high five. I couldn't catch it on camera. It was like a frame lag, or maybe the angle wasn't right. So it was like a quick high five. The table was just close by, so just like a quick high five.
Thank you so much. I'm very good at intuition. What do you say? I don't know. Yeah, guessing. Elder one and younger one. What do you all do?
So like before you say that, like does anyone of you is into psychology?
So one more thing, guys. A lot of you guys, they try to do all these techniques, this, that, try to like hook them and all. You just have to be like normal, like be there, be simple, be present. You don't have to do much. Simple things. So
I
let me
am
take it
kind
back.
of, but I'm
What do you all do?
So like before you say that, like does anyone of you is into psychology?
I am kind of, but I'm interested in that domain.
So the way they reacted was when he talked about psychology was, so first of all are topics that are very generalized like psychology, something like which is very general but it also feels very personal like trauma psychology and other stuff. So he just put it out there and they were like, yeah, I'm into it. Both of them like were responding very well. Then they started also like talking about it more. It's called like a cold read. There are various parts of cold read. This is more like a Barnum statement, I would say. Part of cold reading. Cold reading is a vast topic. So
I mean, I like got that why. What web domain? What is it?
Like, I am interested in that field. Like, I like to research and get things. Like, I'm interested in all.
So what do you do right now?
You are like Stephen Hawking, like basically. You are like Stephen Hawking, Einstein, the crazy people. Like,
Marie Curie. Marie Curie.
Marie Curie.
Yeah, the females. You know Marie Curie? Marie. What? Marie.
So what we are doing here is we just character framing and we give them like characters to play along. Stephen Hawking, no, you read and do this that. So or Marie Curie, the female scientist. So just like because she all her life she this one is obviously the cuter one. So she must be used to being called like a cute. So instead, like what we do, like we give her like a contrast like instead of being called cute, calling her, oh, you're genius. So like you didn't notice I'm cute, kind of thing. Very subtle, very simple. No, not too like full on game, but
Curie.
very
So like,
subtle.
what are you researching?
She was like the top female scientist. Yeah.
She was the first female Nordic. Yeah.
Yeah, she was a
So she exposed herself to radio, like all these radioactive stuff, right? Then finally she herself got affected. Yeah. So like, what do you research on?
Like, I don't research, but like, I am curious to know about like the things related to it, like how it affects your
You
brain.
should ask your elder sister.
I mean, so I'm like,
She's not elder.
so I'm like somewhat.
How elder are you to her? 5?
So what happened here was a slight bit of like cognitive dissonance. He said, "What do you research on?" She's not a scientist, she's not a researcher, but we just gave it to her. And then again, I kind of assumed that she's the younger one and she's the older one, so they had to justify
Oh,
themselves.
I thought like
So
1,
very
2.
subtle way of.
She's the elder.
I thought like 1, 2. तुम लोग कंफ्यूज कर रहे हो.
No, I mean, no. I can actually guess that she's the elder one.
तुम लोग
Because
कंफ्यूज
like
कर
the
रहे हो.
vibe
No,
she
I mean,
gives
no.
is
I can
very
actually guess that
matured
she's
kind
the
of a
elder
vibe.
one.
Like a very
The vibe
focused,
she gives is
somewhat nerdish.
matured kind
So
of a
like, is she or
vibe.
not?
Like a very focused,
Elder.
somewhat
Yeah,
nerdish.
Seems
Like is she or not?
Elder. She seems
So this he tried to do a cold read honestly, but it didn't land. It went to the cognitive dissonance side. Like she kind of said, yeah, kind of, but mature. Like her sister, like kind of said, no, not really. So it was the
There's like a
sister
lot
kind
more
of
to it.
played
like,
along
I
with the
might
skill,
not
I would
look
say.
like, but
You
लेकिन
can
इतना
join.
पीछे पलट के बात कर रही है like your neck would
Yeah. Even my hand was bleeding today.
So if you see, I'll just play back. As soon as she just started investing again in the conversation, he asked him, "Come sit here." Like you're just turning back your head and you're talking, right? So instead, just come and sit with us on our table. And immediately she got up, right? No thoughts given. The elder one, the leader one, elder one was the leader. She immediately got up, moved to our table, sat, and boom, they're in. Now the game begins from there. So see this
There
again.
like a lot more to it.
But like
I'll just
I
play it
might not
back.
look like that.
Yeah.
लेकिन इतना पीछे पलट के बात करी है like neck कुछ
Yeah. Even my hand was feeling today. Here's not Naruto gap.
So also when they get up and they change logistics, what you have to do is engage the logical mind. So I just don't keep it like blank. I just say, is that Naruto on your t-shirt or whatever, right? Just say my hand was doing something, something. So it kind of engages the logical mind when she is, logistically moving herself
See, and if
with you or towards you.
what do you need?
I wanted to start.
Rishi. My name is Jay. You
I'll just sit here and if you can see, they have moved to our table and then we introduce ourselves and the game goes on. I couldn't record from here because I was recording from my phone and it would be very
very
obvious. So
your name suits your
that's all the
personality
infield
because
I had.
it's like white and it's soft, right? Like a cotton.
No, like it means soulful.
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 It
So
means
it's very
soulful.
much like common,
Forget the
Flirting
captions.
So I mean, when it comes to my name, right? So like people call me.
Yeah. So yeah, we are done with the infield. Hope you guys loved it and you learned a lot of things. And next time you are in such an environment or a situation, you can always talk to that girl. Doesn't matter. Like you don't have to stick to one style of game. I would also like next time maybe show you different styles of game, like the aggressive one, the one which is very direct. No, the one it changes according to situations, contexts, and environments. So for this environment, hope you guys learned from here, and I want you to share it with all your friends who probably live in tier two, tier three cities, and they say, "Oh, I cannot game here. No, this city I have to like go to like a bigger city. I cannot talk to girls here." Bullshit. I've gamed in Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, so I can tell you. It's exactly the same way that I showed you right now. No, it's called the invisible game. Also, you can do this not just here, you can do this in like college canteens, you can do this in bookstores, you can do it anywhere, right? Like a warm environment, like where kind of like a function, family function, gathering, if like a marriage function. So you can use this like in a lot of different scenarios. So yeah, apply and let me know how are your results and any questions or any successes, comment down below. And right now I'm going to play the infield again, start to end without interruption. Watch it again, learn from it. Let's go.
You know any more Irani cafes in Pune? One got shut. Good luck. They had like some glass in the one maska. So we came here. He's from Bombay, so to
Like someone told me, good luck is the best place.
Yeah, good luck is good for like buying a sky and something.
this is MG Road. I was seeing. I don't forgot. Kohinoor.
I remember very clearly.
Oh, it's one of like you're not from Pune. Oh, where?
So you're
Assam.
from Assam?
You don't look.
Where in Assam are you from?
His ex was.
No, so she was exactly from Jorhat. Jorhat. No. Okay, you're from Guwahati. Oh my god. Like the most weirdest yet adoring people I know.
He used to tell me about Assam because of his ex. We should go someday. It's like I've heard it's like
Do you,
very.
do you eat pigeons? Do you eat pigeon? The Assam mein, I mean, like when my ex took me over there, right? She's like, you know what, you should like actually taste pigeon. Like pigeons are the best thing, the special.
Is it? Really?
Like not everyone, but many people.
Oh,
So I mean, like, so we were sitting
where
on a
you're from?
place.
Oh, friend, sister. हाँ थोड़ा सा sisterly vibe लगा. She's the younger one. Or the other elder one.
You're the first one to say that. Mostly people say that I'm very
Thank you so much. I'm very good at intuition. What do you say? I don't know. Yeah, guessing. I guess. Elder one and younger one. What do you all do?
So like, before you say that, like, does anyone of you is into psychology?
I am kind of like I'm interested in that though.
No, I mean, you know, I
You are also.
like got that vibe. What web told me? What you see?
Like I am interested in that field. Like I like to research and get things. Like I'm interested in all.
So what do you do right now?
You are like Stephen Hawking, like basically. You are like Stephen Hawking, Einstein, the crazy people. Like,
Marie Curie. Marie Curie.
Marie Curie.
Yeah, the females. You know Marie Curie? Marie. What? Marie Curie.
So like, what are you researching?
She was like the top female scientist.
She was the first female Nobel. Yeah.
Yeah, she was a
So
chemist.
she exposed herself to radio, like all these radioactive stuff, right? Then finally she herself got affected. Yeah. So like, what do you research on?
Like I don't research, but like I am curious to know about like the things related to it, like how it affects your
You
brain.
should ask your elder sister.
I mean, so I'm like,
She's not elder.
so I'm like somewhat.
How elder are you two? Huh? 5? Oh, I thought like 1, 2.
She's the elder.
तुम लोग confuse कर रहे हो.
No, I mean, no. I can actually guess that she's the elder one because like the vibe she gives is like a very mature kind of a vibe, like a very focused, somewhat nerdish. So like, is she a nerd? Yeah.
She seems mature.
Yeah. Is there like a lot more to it?
Like I might not look like, but
You
लेकिन
can
इतना
join.
पीछे पलट के बात कर रही है, like your neck would change.
Yeah. Even my hand was bleeding today. There's not.